A deep dive into Costco's Jeffrey Brotman. Did you know that Jeffrey Brotman, the co-founder of Costco, almost didn't start the retail giant we know today? What happened behind the scenes that nearly changed the course of retail history forever? In this video, we'll explore the untold story of Jeffrey Brotman, his vision, struggles, and key decisions that shaped Costco's success. Stay with us because by the end, you'll learn surprising insights about how one man's choices continue to impact the way we shop today, even if you never realized it. Jeffrey Brotman grew up in Tacoma, Washington, in a family that had a strong entrepreneurial spirit. His father, Bernie Brotman, owned a small business selling apparel, and it was in this environment that Jeffrey got his first glimpse of what it meant to run a business. From an early age, Brotman worked at his father's store, gaining first-hand experience in the ins and outs of retail. After completing his studies, including a law degree from the University of Washington, Brotman initially pursued a career in law. However, the pull of entrepreneurship remained strong, and he found himself drawn back to the world of business. So how did Brotman come up with the idea to start his own retail company? The idea for what would eventually become Costco didn't happen overnight. It was a gradual process of recognizing market gaps and opportunities. Brotman observed that traditional retail models were not serving small businesses and consumers as effectively as they could. This realization struck him when he saw firsthand how difficult it was for small business owners, like those in his father's circle, to source products at affordable prices. The wholesale model was inefficient and costs were unnecessarily high.
A lot of what you said is true. I got bored with retail, working in the dregs of summer in my dad's clothing stores, and so I decided I ought to be a professional, and I went to law school because I couldn't stand the sight of blood and go to med school. So I ended up in law school and practiced law for a few years, and was very interested in having other businesses during those periods, and surrounded myself either consciously or unconsciously with other like-minded lawyers and non-lawyers. And so the first entrepreneurial activities that I did were small unit retail stores in the Pacific Northwest, along with friends and my brother, who is also a retailer. So it was a pretty natural way to go, and eventually, as I did more business startups, I spread my wings and got into other avenues.
But Brotman's key moment came when he learned about Sol Price's Price Club, an innovative warehouse-style retail store founded in San Diego. Price Club was a members-only store that sold products in bulk at low prices, primarily targeting small businesses. Brotman was inspired by this model but felt that there was potential to improve upon it and expand it to a broader consumer base. His vision was to create a membership-based retail warehouse that could provide both businesses and individuals with access to high-quality goods at low prices. This concept would become the foundation of Costco, and with the help of his business partner, Jim Sinegal, Brotman began laying the groundwork for what would become one of the largest and most successful retail chains in the world.
Well, some of it is intuition, but a lot of it is professional judgment and research. At that time in the Northwest and in other parts of the country, the grocery business, as an example, was very uncompetitive. The stores were dirty, they didn't have great products, the prices were quite high. For example, in the greater Seattle area, Safeway stores at that time had almost a 60% market share. So there was very little competition, and as a result, there was a price umbrella. So I saw that as an opportunity if we could develop a concept that was more romantic than a typical grocery store, that was lower priced. We certainly, in the grocery end or the food end, could really build a strong franchise if we did that. And of course, I was interested in the non-food side because I wanted a larger format than the normal grocery store.
Once Jeffrey Brotman and Jim Sinegal co-founded Costco in 1983, the journey to building a retail empire was marked by several major breakthroughs that helped shape the company's identity and success. Each of these milestones played a critical role in Costco's growth from a single warehouse in Seattle to a global retail powerhouse. One of the most significant innovations Brotman and Senegal introduced was the idea of membership-based model. This was inspired by the success of Price Club, but Brotman took it a step further by targeting both businesses and individual consumers. The membership model created a sense of exclusivity, allowing Costco to operate with low margins and still generate a steady stream of revenue from membership fees. By offering unbeatable prices on bulk goods, Costco built a loyal customer base willing to pay for the privilege of shopping at their warehouses.
Right. Price Club. Yeah. And what they did is they copied a German cash and carry format that was wholesale only. And they were originally failing in that it just didn't seem to translate into the U.S. market. And I was watching what they were doing, and as they began to become more retail in their orientation, they became more successful.
I mean, you've actually used the word romantic a couple times in relation to retail, which is not exactly how I would normally associate the two words, but even looking at a Costco compared to, say, a Safeway now, there's something very highly functional about Costco in terms of using pallets and natural lighting and just really bare bones, but yet there's this passion. I wouldn't go as far as romance, but there's definitely a passion that customers have. What have you done in this content that you've created that has created that amazing connection between customer and Costco?
Well, it's a secret. No, it's not a secret. But what we tried to do is figure out how many products could we put into one building, if you will, and have each product in a way be irresistible.
Brotman realized early on that offering high-quality products at low prices would set Costco apart from its competitors. Instead of overwhelming customers with a wide array of options, Costco focused on carrying a number of stock-keeping units, or SKUs, often just one or two brands per product category. This allowed the company to negotiate better deals with suppliers and pass on the savings to consumers. More importantly, it built trust with customers who knew they could rely on Costco for quality at a bargain. Brotman's focus on selective offerings helped create a streamlined shopping experience that became one of Costco's defining characteristics. Another major breakthrough was the creation of Costco's private label, Kirkland Signature, in 1995. Brotman and Senegal launched the brand to offer high-quality products at even lower prices. Kirkland Signature became an integral part of Costco's identity and a key driver of its profitability. By maintaining strict quality control and often placing Kirkland products next to national brands, Costco encouraged customers to trust a brand while maximizing its margins. Today, Kirkland Signature products are seen as a hallmark of quality and value, with some items even outperforming their name brand counterparts.
We think that through working with countries and growers domestically and internationally, we have the best fresh products that you can buy. And of course, the value equation is enormous.
Brotman's vision was never limited to just the U.S. market. From the start, he saw the potential to expand internationally, and under his leadership, Costco grew into new markets, including Canada, the UK, Japan, South Korea, and more. The challenge of adapting Costco's model to different countries and cultures was significant, but Brotman was strategic in his approach. By maintaining the core principles of low prices, high quality, and a membership model, Costco succeeded in creating a global footprint while maintaining its identity. The company's international growth became a major source of revenue, and today, Costco operates over 850 warehouses worldwide. Brotman also broke new ground in the retail industry by emphasizing the importance of employee satisfaction. From the beginning, he believed that well-compensated, motivated employees would deliver better service, which in turn would boost customer loyalty. Costco became known for being above-average wages and offering comprehensive benefits, a rarity in retail industry. This focus on employee welfare not only reduced turnover, but also fostered a culture of loyalty and dedication, contributing to Costco's long-term success. As e-commerce began to rise, Brotman recognized the need for Costco to adapt. Although initially slow to adapt online shopping, the company eventually launched a robust e-commerce platform, allowing it to tap into the growing digital market. While Costco's online presence is still smaller than some competitors, it has grown significantly in recent years and now complements its warehouse operations. Brotman's ability to evolve with technological trends helped Costco stay relevant in an increasingly digital world. While Jeffrey Brotman's journey in building Costco was marked by major successes, he also faced numerous challenges that tested his resilience and vision. One of the earliest challenges Brotman faced was convincing people of the value of a membership-based retail model. In the early 1980s, the concept of paying to shop at a warehouse was unfamiliar to most consumers. Many doubted whether customers would be willing to pay a membership fee just to access low prices. Brotman had to work hard to educate the public and build trust, proving that the long-term savings would outweigh the initial cost. As Costco grew, it faced fierce competition from established retailers like Walmart and Target, who also aimed to offer low prices. Price wars were inevitable, and Brotman had to constantly innovate and optimize operations to maintain Costco's edge. Additionally, competitors like Sam's Club, a division of Walmart, directly mirrored Costco's membership-based model, creating a constant battle to offer better deals and products without sacrificing quality.
Well, we made an enormous number of mistakes along the way, but we learned from all of those mistakes. And the key, I think, was that none of those were big enough mistakes to be fatal. One of the, I think, problems that I see students having today is their unwillingness to take risks and to make mistakes. Good companies and good management teams appreciate the fact that people are going to make mistakes.
Costco's business model was based on thin margins, which made it particularly vulnerable to economic fluctuations. Brotman had to carefully balance the company's low-margin, high-volume approach to remain profitable while still delivering value to customers. This required strict cost control measures and an efficient supply chain, and even small mistakes could have had a major impact on profitability. Expanding Costco internationally also presented challenges. Entering new markets meant adapting to different cultural preferences, regulatory environments, and economic conditions. Brotman had to navigate these complexities while staying true to Costco's core principles, ensuring the company's model could thrive in diverse global settings. These obstacles tested Brotman's leadership, but ultimately shaped Costco into the successful retail giant it is today. Jeffrey Brotman was known for his relentless work ethic and hands-on approach to building Costco. He believed in leading by example, often spending long hours in the early days to ensure everything ran smoothly, from store operations to negotiating supplier deals. His dedication went beyond just managing the business. He would visit warehouses regularly, talk to employees, and even roll up his sleeves to help with tasks on the ground. Brotman's commitment extended to ensuring that Costco upheld its core values of quality, affordability, and employee welfare. He worked tirelessly to create a culture of integrity and transparency, both internally and externally. His meticulous attention to detail, combined with his ability to think big, played a significant role in driving Costco's success. Brotman's passion for business, coupled with his belief in hard work, inspired those around him and laid the foundation for the company's growth.
25 years from now, I think we will be essentially the same. We have always tried to keep our business simple and to improve what we are doing now, which some people describe as selling high-quality merchandise at low prices. We try to continue to do that and improve that year after year. We'll be all over the world, and that's going to be a big challenge, but that's where we'll be.
And there you have it, the remarkable journey of Jeffrey Brotman and the founding of Costco. From humble beginnings to revolutionizing the retail industry, Brotman's vision, hard work, and innovation have left a lasting impact on how we shop today. His ability to overcome challenges and push forward with bold ideas not only built an empire, but also set a new standard for retail. If you found this story inspiring or learned something new, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.